Technically, there are still chemicals out, so you still need to figure it out.
It's Ethan. Yeah. It's Ethan. It's Ethan.
Quantitative and qualitative data obtained from a spectrophotometer can provide valuable insights into the properties of a substance being analyzed, although they serve different purposes and are derived through different methods. First, qualitative data in spectrophotometry refers to numerical measurements obtained by quantifying the amount of light absorbed or transmitted by a sample at specific wavelengths. For example, determining the concentration of a substance in a solution by measuring the absorbance at a particular wavelength using Beer-Lambert's law. The purpose of this is quantitative data is crucial for precise measurements and calculations, such as concentration determinations or reaction rate analyses. Qualitative data in spectrophotometry refers to descriptive information about the sample's characteristics, such as color changes or presence of specific functional groups, identifying the presence of a particular compound in a mixture based on the characteristic absorption peaks or patterns observed in the spectrum, and then you compare that data to known samples. And this helps in identifying substances, assessing purity, or detecting chemical changes. And the reason that we scan across all wavelengths is to help identify unknown substances by comparing their absorption or emission spectra with known standards and databases. Scanning across all spectrums is useful because characterizing complex mixtures where multiple compounds may absorb light or emit light at different wavelengths. So by scanning across the entire thing, you can gauge more accurately what it is. Lambda max refers to the wavelength at which a substance exhibits maximum absorbance or emission in a spectrophotometric analysis. Determining the lambda max is crucial for optimizing measurements, as it allows researchers to select the most appropriate wavelength for quantitative analysis or to study specific spectral features. Scanning across all wavelengths allows researchers to plot absorbance or emission spectra, which typically exhibit peaks or maxima at specific wavelengths. By analyzing these spectra, researchers can identify the lambda max, which corresponds to the peak wavelength where the substance absorbs or emits most light.
Take your cuvette, you're going to have to blank it. You're going to have to run your cuvette samples with read, or with start, read, whatever it says in there, and be able to identify.
What are you doing? Stop.
Okay.
The Beer-Lambert law is a fundamental principle in spectrophotometry that relates the absorbance of a substance in a solution, A, to its concentration, C, the molar absorptivity, E, or the substance at a specific wavelength, and the path length of the light through the solution, L. This law is mathematically expressed as E equals E times C times L. The law describes a linear relationship between absorbance and concentration at constant path length, meaning absorbance increases with concentration and path length. Failing to zero the spectrophotometer with a blank solvent can lead to inaccurate absorbance readings, as it includes background absorbance from the solvent, affecting the concentration determinations based on Beer's law.